So you want a bike that's agile, yet stable, fast, yet precise, light, but also carries momentum well. There's a lot of bike to ask for. Introducing Canyon Torque CF9, had this bike for 6 months. Don't think it gives all the answers, but I don't think it's a million miles away. This is my review, the good, the bad, and the gnarly. Check it out. I'm going to kick off the review with a very quick overview of the bike. The reason it's going to be so quick is it's about 0 degrees. It may not look cold, but it is freezing. So this is the Canyon Torque CF9 in large. I went for the mullet. You get the top end RockShox Zeb Ultimate Deluxe forks, the Super Deluxe Ultimate coil, 170mm front, 175 rear. You get the SRAM EXO top end rear mech and drivetrain with the cranks. You get a really cool pod shifter, really comfy ergon saddle. The seat post is pretty low stack height, it's Canyon's own, it's okay. Bar and stem, Canyon's own, okay. And you get the SRAM code RSC brakes, which have a 220mm rotor on the front, and this bike stops on the dime. Stopping power is awesome. And it is a full carbon frame. Ooh, there you go. On to the next thing. But any bike brand can just whack all the best parts onto their frame, and again, you just pay for it when you buy the top spec version of that bike. But what I really enjoy about the Canyon Torque, the Geo for this bike, it's or the frame, very friendly. It's a full carbon frame, incredibly stiff, seems incredibly durable. They rate it category 5, which is up there with their downhill sender, and it definitely feels like a very strong frame. You get a 64-degree head angle, rear chainstays of 435, I think, and the seat angle is quite friendly for climbing. It's fairly comfortable. So all that combines for a bike that feels playful, but it's actually quite stable at speed because you've got quite a long reach in the large. I think it's over 480. You get a 40mm stem, which is a good sort of combo between sort of short and long. And all of that, just the ride quality you get from a frame with this sort of Geo seems to be very friendly to do lots of types of riding, which then moves on to what you can do with this bike. So what I've discovered after having this bike for over 6 months now, it is a bike that can be pretty much anything you want it to be. So if you want to go and hit the biggest jumps of the bike park, this bike can go and do that. Cut to said clip of hitting big jumps.
Yo! Yeah, boys!
And this bike having 170, 175, it's got enough travel to go and hit some gnarly off-piste as well.
Whoa! Oh, this sounds hectic. Oh. Whoa. Almost went offline there. Oh, straight into that Konotto Techers.
This bike weighs around 16 kilos, so not the lightest, but it's actually still light enough if you just want a bike to jib about in the car park and just have a bit of fun on and just mess about on. It's that sort of bike as well if you need it to be. Cut to said jibs. you might be getting the picture that I'm pretty stoked about this bike, and I think you can do an awful lot with it. But I do have to be honest, it's not quite all roses. My main complaint, 6 months on, I'm on my second headset. Everything about this bike is premium, except Canyon put their plastic headsets in there, which snap and break if you have a very big hit, which is a shame because what this bike's designed for, I don't know. Anyway, I do actually have an alloy headset, which I will replace when I can get around to it at some point, and then I'll take away that issue. So it's not the biggest thing in the world, but yeah, have to put that out there. Not a big fan of plastic headsets.
Oh, straight through.
And this concludes my review of the Canyon Torque CF9. 6 months on, I'm still absolutely loving this bike is the short story. I think it's, yeah, amazing. Can't wait to see what I can do with it in 2025. And it's still about 0 degrees, so thank you so much for watching. Any comments, let me know. Anyone looking at these bikes, hope this helps. And yeah, until the next video, yo, ride your bike in the warm.
Ha 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 ha!